Alright everybody, this is Sarah demonstrating how to roll our hip. So the hip's a huge one just because, everybody at one point or another has complained of some type of lower back pain or strain or something to that matter. But the hip is a big factor in that because if the hip doesn't function properly and it doesn't mobilize properly, basically move properly, then the lower back will. And the lower back's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to hold firm and transfer energy from the hip up the body. So getting the hips open and functioning right, you'll take a ton of pressure off your lower back. And right here, basically, you get on your side, brace yourself whatever way you want. Sarah's got her foot back right now because she's allowing you guys to see better, but go ahead and move your foot forward, babe. This is how a lot of people will do it. I find it's easier to brace for beginners, but we want you guys to see the best, so Sarah can go ahead and put her leg back behind. Alright, so when you get on your side here, you're basically going to want to find the boniest area right there because you want to get the hip seated and in. So you basically want to go on there and go back and forth about an inch or two slowly, basically kneading it back and forth. And you want to get it to where it feels a lot more movable and a lot more soft and kind of in. So you roll on that, and then you'll see as, we're speeding this up a little bit because we're trying to show you the whole video of all the different areas we want you to hit. So as you move down the leg, you're going to get to the IT band. So the IT band, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it, but it is not what a lot of people think. So it doesn't function like muscle. It basically reacts to muscle. Is my best way to describe it. It's a balancer of the leg, if you will. Tension in the leg, basically the IT band will balance it out by clamping down and evening it out. So it doesn't make sense to roll it. You want to roll around it and alleviate tension all the way through the leg, and then basically the IT band will relax in turn. So once you start here, you'll go about to like the medius part of the leg and you'll get down, but you pretty much want to stop there, unless you were rolling around the knee, which we won't do here, but that'd be the only other way I would get above it and below it, never really on it. If you were to roll it, I'll do videos where we focus on the IT band, but you basically start and twist into it. You don't really go right on top of it. So the last one here, Sarah's going to show you. This one, she's going to actually bring her leg over top or on top. You can actually do that again, babe. So on top, you can see right there. This is another way if you want to get some increased pressure. You could do this. But for the beginners, this would be foot up in front. And you'll rotate forward, and this is called the TFL. It's a smaller hip flexor, or a smaller muscle of the leg, I should say, but it's a hip flexor. But you'll want to roll right over to the front of the hip and pelvis area. Basically, it's smaller, so you're going to get more of a tender sensation there. But you'll need that one back and forth. That one's, a good 1 to 4 inches right around there. Rolling back and forth is good for that little guy right there. And then go ahead and go back, babe. So once you've done all those, you want to focus on these. Follow the same, 3 minutes on working areas. You see how we did here. We spent over 3 minutes in this video, and that's what we do when we do this ourselves, is to actually take the time. And that's also why I wanted to do the videos where I'm talking through it, so you guys can actually do it with us and feel like the agonizing time of sitting there is worth it and a little bit easier. So once you've done this, then look for the hip flexor and glute stretches. We'll be posting videos on those, and then just follow this up with those 2-minute stretches, guys. All right.